Yes. Let's roll.
Right. Make sure everything else is set up before we switch on over. Is it showing you that I'm online?
No.
No. I'm definitely on.
Oh, yeah. No, it's just come up now. There we go.
Right.
So what's the first topic? First topic of discussion.
Let's get my notepad. Right, we'll switch over now as well. Right, let's go. Hey guys, how are we doing? Hi mate, you've been to Bonnie, Scotland? No, we can't go to Scotland anymore.
They're not going anymore.
No, they're denying us access.
Okay.
They don't want us there because Lauren's family are from Manchester, which is currently in some sort of lockdown state. So
You could have just left it from Manchester.
yeah, true. That is true. Danny, welcome in, dude.
That's still hot. Ugh, that's still hot.
We're like polar opposites right there. I just had an ice cold drink.
Yeah, that was a better idea actually. I should have got one of them. Oh well.
It is, Danny. It is. Can everybody hear? Can you hear you? Okay. Can everyone hear Liam? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Fingers crossed. Didn't hydrate. I'll tell you what. From now on, we'll both do one as well. Come on.
A boiling hot drink. I need to get some water.
Yeah.
If I do a hydrate now, I won't be able to carry on.
Oh dear. How we doing? How we all doing there, guys? Are we good? You can hear Blackhandcraft, okay? Okay. Okay, just pop that in charge for me real quick. See? So, guys, we have some. Wowie. I'm sorry. We have some amazing topics for you today. I'm okay, just fed up of the lockdown. Yeah.
One of my taps is broken.
One of your taps is broken. Is that your new place, by the way? I haven't just realised.
Yes, it is.
How are you finding it?
Well, it was alright until the tap broke.
Yo, Dan, what is good, dude? In work till 8 PM. If you weren't streaming, I would have popped round for a cuppa. Right. I mean, we can try and come to you if you like. Don't know, we'll find something else to do. But guys, we have some fucking topics for you today. Oh, yes. And if you haven't seen the title already, guys. Oh, yes. The doctor wants to go to court. Well, we'll get more into that. I shouldn't just be sitting there.
Title.
What do you mean there isn't a title?
It's not showing a title for me. Just says just chatting.
It doesn't say podcast #2.
Nah.
It does for you. Let me have a look at my phone. Guys, can you guys see the title? Does it say what I want it to say? No, it's not, but we can It does, Dan?
No, it is. Yeah, no, it is.
Okay.
It doesn't say it on the actual screen, but then if I go onto your channel, it says it there. How weird.
Awesome. Right, well, we won't dive straight into that topic straight away. That's one that we want to let the marinade do its work. Let the juice settle in.
That analogy, you're going with that one.
That's the analogy I'm going with that one.
All right.
Just picture Doctor Disrespect, mate. Tash and everything. Hot sauce. Smothered. Oh, we've got a new one, Demolition. It looks good. But we don't need to talk about that right now. Especially considering I think Liam's already fed up of it because I was, blaring the all sorts down the mic last night. So, what would you like to start with, Blackhandcraft?
So thinking over what we were doing yesterday.
I have got my notepad in front of me.
Should we go straight in with the controller?
With the controller? Oh,
I think we should. I'll get it up on here.
Yeah. Pull it up. I'll quickly give them the quick brief, obviously, from what I jotted down on the paper yesterday to start them over. So, guys, if Sony know how to get money out of you, no, I've already fucked that one up. If anyone knows how to get money out of you, it's Sony. Basically, with their new PlayStation 5 that's coming out, they've put out an announcement saying that the PlayStation 4 controller will work with the console. I can't even finish the sentence. It will work with the console, but not the games. I mean, I don't know what was going through their head. I really don't. Oh, Christ. Do you want to know why? So, their reason, quote, I have it. You can't really read that, hang on. Let the light, there you go. Look, quote, PlayStation 5 games should take advantage of the new capabilities and features we're bringing to the PlayStation 5 and their new controller, not going back to the PlayStation 4. Why make the controller connect to the console and work, if you want to say that? Hey, you up for some COD? Oh yeah, let me just swap my controller. Yo,
how many donation goals are we going to see on Twitch for a new controller after it's released?
Yeah, we actually will. They told me my PlayStation 4 controller would work. It's Dan's birthday tomorrow. Wow.
But
Happy
do you know
birthday.
what is a bit? So the PS4 controller is not going to work, but both the PS5 both the PlayStation Move Motion controller and the PlayStation VR Aim controller, they'll work. So they'll work with PS5 games, but the PS4 controller won't.
Do you reckon they're going to make it backwards? Do you reckon they're going to psych people off and say, well, the PlayStation 5 controller works with PS4? And we're like, well, get
You
it.
could put a PS2 controller on a PS1.
What the fuck? You would encourage Hang on, I've read that completely wrong. What the fuck? You would just encourage people to buy the new controller? Yeah, I mean, newer controllers are better anyway. Like when I swapped my Xbox One for the Xbox One X, I was buzzing to use that new X controller. There's not loads of differences, but I was excited to use that. Don't tell people it can connect but not work with the... At least the old Xbox controller still worked with the bloody games. I just don't know what the... I don't see what they were trying to do with that. Have you read anything?
Just seeing if there's anything extra here. It doesn't look like it.
Of course, they're going to be like, yeah, we probably shouldn't talk too much about this.
So the PlayStation camera for VR, that'll work as well.
But it just doesn't work when you actually turn it on. It's like it works as a screen, but just doesn't work as VR. Sorry.
It'll work in their minds, but just not on your console.
Yeah. Imagine it.
PlayStation camera will work with PS5 for playing supported PSVR games, but you'll need an adapter. However, they will be providing one for free.
Okay.
So everything else will work.
They're just troll-facing people.
Controller. So everything else about PlayStation 4 will work on a PS5 apart from the controller. Great. That's a power move.
That's a power move. Lucifer Morningstar. Lucifer runs through the chat, hitting them with a pillow. They either thought it'd be funny, or some absolute idiots were sat around that table thinking, "Boss, I know a good way to get money." Oh, Tim, what is it? I know that if we charge them, I can't even talk about it. Oh, it's conning people. The only way they're getting away with it is by them saying it works, it connects, but you can't actually use it.
Imagine if I got a split in one of my car tires, and they're like, "We've got these car tires; they'll be perfect, but they won't work on your car."
Yeah,
it's like what? Why would you tell me that? Just tell me that they're not going to work.
It's like, yeah, we have these car tires for you. They're the same size, but they're for a Ford Raptor. I see you're driving a Seat Persia. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, what? Hello, Lucifer. How are we? I'm good. I'm good. I believe Blackhandcraft's getting it, like, you know, he's just resting now. He's had a busy day.
Oh, don't get me started. I'm reading through this article. It doesn't look like there's anything more on it. The DualSense represents. Nah. They're just their argument basically is that ever since DualSense was released for the PlayStation 1, they've just adapted it each time. So they're saying that because they've adapted it for the PlayStation 5, you're not going to get the same amount of fun with a PS4 controller. It's like, well, actually, hold on. Hold a fucking second. Not once am I going to be playing like the new Assassin's Creed game and think, this game is shit. I need a new controller.
Honestly, I mean, please, guys, it is, Dan, in my opinion. Xbox is better. And if you thought the PlayStation was better beforehand, hopefully this is tipping the scales a little bit for you.
Sorry.
No, go on, carry on.
I was going to say, well, they put something here, and they put some PS5 games will apparently lean heavily on these new features. However, when the PS4 came out, they had there was like a little pad in the middle of the controller, and it would I think you could like talk into it, and it would light up at certain points in the game.
Wow. Yeah.
You couldn't do that on a PS3 controller. However, not at any point did they say, you're not going to be able to use a PS3 controller because you won't get the same experience. So why have they just changed it now? They could have done it back then.
Yeah, I mean, guys, let us know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the PlayStation 4 controller being able to connect to the Xbox, to the PlayStation 5, but not actually work with any of the games? Every time I say it, I feel like I'm telling a joke. I really do.
You're about to hear another one according to this fucking bullet point.
Oh, God. Come on.
The platinum and gold wireless headsets will work with a PS5. Well, I fucking hope so. Have you seen how expensive they are?
Oh, no.
The headset companion app is not compatible with the PS5. I don't even know what that app
I
does.
don't know what that app does personally, but there you go, guys. If you have a PlayStation 4 and you have the headset companion app, it's not going to work with the new PlayStation. Neither's your controller. Soz. Right. Moving swiftly on from that fucking awful mess. Oh, Danny Gamer said that the pad in the middle is like a touchpad, like a mouse. You can wiggle, like you can touch it and move things.
Oh, okay. PS4.
Flipping over from PlayStation to Xbox, we have leaked images of the new Xbox store. Would anyone like to see it? I think it's looking pretty snazzy. So let's just he has Grim, he has.
What was that? Jesus Christ, finally.
Finally.
It's only taken like 12 hours.
So, below us, guys, you're going to spot the new looks of what the new store looks like. And to be fair, they've done a pretty nice job. I've got to say, this isn't all of them. If you want to look further, guys, just feel free to have a little Google and have a look on the new Xbox store. But I mean, yeah, apparently they can't get any worse than PlayStation right now. They could literally say, hey, guys, if you buy a game on the Xbox store, it'll be yours, but you can't play it on the Xbox. And that'll still be better than fucking...
Well, they originally did that.
What?
So when Xbox One was first released, initially what they were going to do with the hard copy games, like the discs, it was going to basically like attach itself to that console, so you couldn't lend your friends the disc. Yeah,
I remember that being in talks, and I remember that the new Xbox at the time...
But the thing is, Xbox did the opposite of what PlayStation have done, and Xbox thought, actually, that's a really bad idea. People might not like that. Let's change it. Whereas PlayStation have just been like, you're going to have to buy the more expensive controller, mate.
They just gone...
My hands are tied. My hands are tied, buddy. Can't do anything.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, below us, guys, in the images there, that's some, not all, but some of the new images of what the store looks like. And like I said, I think it looks really nice, personally.
It's like simple but sleek, isn't it? You know,
yeah. Yeah, and there's all sorts of extra tabs and buttons and stuff. I think the main page that they featured there with the featured page doesn't look too dissimilar. And I don't mind when they don't do loads of change, to be fair, because I think, you know, every time you had a new Xbox, you'd wonder, do you remember when you went from like 360 to Xbox One and everything was new? You were like, oh my God, where do I go? Where do I find this? So
well, even when they did the last update for the Xbox One and they changed it around then, I was like, fuck, where am I finding everything? Like,
exactly.
I kept like inviting people to games when I was just trying to leave a party and shit. It's like, no more games, I promise.
Cosmos, welcome in. How are we, Cosmos? So yeah, I mean, what?
I've just found the tagline for PlayStation 5.
What do you mean? What's the tagline? Oh wow, it's got to be funny.
The tagline's "Play has no limits." Well, it does if you've got a PS4 controller.
Yeah. Oh God, Cosmos, how are we doing?
Mate, that's brilliant. That's made my fucking day. I'm taking a picture of that.
Ducky, you son of a duck. I hope you're well, Cosmos. Lucifer says, wait, the PS5 has been released? No, not yet. So what we're discussing, Lucifer, is...
how bad it's going to be.
So Sony have released that the PlayStation 4 controller will work and connect with the PlayStation 5. Just no games or content on the PlayStation 5. So you can't actually use it. It's weird.
Also, apparently the regular PS5 is going to cost £100 more than getting the version that doesn't have a disc tray.
Brilliant. Oh God.
£100 for a disc tray.
And their reasoning behind it is because they think the PlayStation 5 games should take advantage of the new capabilities and features we're bringing to the PlayStation 5 and the new controller. Do you know what? I actually want to see what new features the PlayStation 5 controller has.
Well,
I swear to God, if it's any different.
New ones, but it hasn't pointed any out.
No.
Like the PS4 controller was advertising that little touchpad at least easily a good couple of months before its release.
Mm-hmm.
PS5 hasn't said anything. They've still got the same touchpad. That's about it. My guess can be that they've just improved on it.
Maybe the
Let's do a bit more
vibrations are
Google
slightly better.
I'd pay for that.
Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, so guys, that is the podcast official Twitch account. We will be switching over there in a couple of weeks' time, and then every fortnight we'll be streaming on that account rather than this one. So please, guys, go give that button a like, and just follow that Twitch account. We'll be across there, so hopefully we'll see you there. Cosmos, where was I? I saw something. SomeRandomDucky got the mic. Got the mic? Me or you? I'm confused. Maybe you. That means, okay, so basically in Mongolia release, $100 would be like 1.5 million Tigric. Like good chunk for like Ryzen 5. Wait. Well, the PlayStation brought, the PlayStation brought happiness I would never forget. 3 weeks later, Lucifer buys the Xbox. Anyway. Guys, if you haven't already as well, I'm going to pop the... Oh my god, that's just me. Hang on, there you go. I'm going to pop the new Xbox Store features down below. That is a sneak preview.
Fuck.
Minecraft. Thank you so much for the host. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. This is the new sneak preview of what the Xbox... What's it called again? Series X? Series X, right?
Yes, yeah, Series X.
So yeah, the new Xbox Series X and the sort of storefront and stuff on that is there, so you can have a little look.
They're also making changes to Game Pass. I believe the main change is that they are just taking the Xbox bit out of it.
Fuck it.
Let's have a look. I'll Google it now. I think what they're trying to do is put more like cross-play with PC sort of stuff on there.
Main question is, will you get the Xbox X or PlayStation 5? None, personally. I have a PC, so I don't need any of them. However, if I was to buy one, easily be the Xbox One X, Series X. In fact, we discussed this on last week's episode, didn't we?
Yes, we
did. The Lord Grenken, what's his name?
Gaben. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so Lord Gaben, who is actually... I forgot his first name.
Gaben.
Who?
His first name's Gabe.
Gabe, right. So good old Gabe that owns Steam?
Yes.
Yeah, so Gabe owns Steam. Good old Gabe. And
Jesus Christ. Do you want me to do this bit?
and basically, he said that he would rather have the Xbox Series X over the PlayStation 5. And that's the owner of Steam. He knows his shit, basically. Danny, thank you for the host as well. We appreciate that, mate. Like Uncharted 5 and Spider-Man God of War 6 or Last of Us 3. What do you mean, dude?
Ooh, Spider-Man could take us on to our next point.
Yes, I saw something briefly on that, but I didn't really understand what they were trying to tell me.
Oh, I did a bit more looking into it.
Okay, yeah,
when
sweet.
I was using
Take
up all
it
my
over.
mobile data.
Take over.
So, highly anticipated new Marvel Avengers game, which is coming out. Let me search up because it's this year at some point. Marvel Avengers. So that's due to come out very soon. It's been quite hyped up over the last months. You know, it's been hyped up for ages.
Marvel.
And they've released a new hero that will be coming out on release, and that is Spider-Man. And he will only be accessible for PlayStation players due to Sony's rights. Apparently, Sony have managed to get the rights for Spider-Man, and therefore he can't be released on the Xbox or Microsoft altogether.
I thought Spider-Man was already a Marvel hero.
Yeah, but Sony own the rights to this, like the Spider-Man franchise.
Oh.
I don't know how much of the rights they own. Like, I don't know if they own the rights to like maybe the comics or any future comics or anything like that. But yeah. I'm just trying to find a bit more on it here. But when I was doing a bit of reading earlier, Marvel Avengers, Spider-Man. I'll try and find a bit more. But yeah, that's what I was reading. Is that because Sony own the rights to him, he can't be released on Xbox. What
a load of shit. I agree, Dan. What a crock of shit. Tom Holland was having stuff on internet last year. Stuff? What was he doing on the internet?
Oh, Tom Holland just accidentally releases everything.
Oh, yeah, he does. I love it. He's brilliant.
He's the best person ever.
If anyone ever talks about you, just go, Tom. Tom. Oh, due to him not going to be... Wait, he's not going to be Spider-Man? I thought he's going to be like... I thought he's set to be the next Spider-Man for a while now. You don't think he is? Oh, interesting. What's happening with Tom Holland? Because Marvel and Sony having arguments on owning who actually owns Spider-Man.
It's Sony.
It is Sony.
It is Sony, yeah. Sony own the rights to, not the franchise Spider-Man, I was wrong there, but they own the rights to the character.
I remember, because do you remember the first proper Spider-Man that we watched as kids? And at the start, it used to say Sony, and then had all the flipping comics, like... I remember that, actually. So, yeah, possibly.
It's the problem that Xbox have got when it comes to games being turned into films. Sorry, the other way around, films being turned into games. Sony are a massive platform for films. They are,
because they were big on films before gaming. Do you know what I mean?
They were, yeah, huge. Whereas Microsoft weren't.
No.
So Microsoft are always going to have that battle.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, so that's interesting. Confusing a little bit, to be fair. That's what I read it last night and was like, it was there like, new Marvel, Spider-Man. I was like, not new Marvel, 10 years old. I was like, what are you chatting? I had to check the date of the article. I was like, was I born before this article? I was like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, this next one's a good one. This is a juicy bit of steak.
Oh, which one's this one?
This is the... We'll move on to the US. The US Army. Oh! Guys.
Oh, this is naughty.
This is real naughty. Are you ready? Holy shit. Basically, Twitch have been getting in touch with the US government and army, basically. They want words with Trump. Purely because, I'll just read what I've wrote down a little bit. I'll keep it easy to stay on track. Hang on. Twitch sends out the official order to stop and possibly ban US Army from the platform. Good luck on the podcast, my friend. Really love what you two do. Oh, thank you so much, Cosmos. We appreciate that, dude. Seriously.
Thank you very much, Cosmos.
So, yeah, I mean, the Twitch has sent out an order to the US Army saying, basically ordering them to stop. And if they don't, they'll possibly ban US Army from the platform of Twitch because US Army have been tricking viewers into recruitment. They've been doing this by offering free controllers and then redirecting them to a fucking recruitment page. That's just sly, isn't it?
It's breaking so many rules as well.
Yeah, it really is. I mean...
Apparently, it went to a House vote on Thursday evening, and it was actually... it actually failed, the House vote.
Oh, what happened? What? House vote for this?
Yeah. An amendment proposed by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah, I know that name.
That would ban, I know it very well, that would ban the US military from recruiting on Twitch failed a House vote Thursday evening. Had it passed, it would have been an amendment to the House Committee on Appropriations Bill, which is part of the process in how the Pentagon's annual budget is set. So let me see if I can break that down.
I was about to say, so in Cameron language, in simple terms.
Yeah, so basically, Ocasio-Cortez gave a speech on Thursday evening to this House committee, whatever they're called, just saying that, you know, children are being targeted on the platform and it's got to stop.
Wow.
They called a vote to stop it and the vote failed.
What, so they can still do it?
Well, apparently, but I don't really understand.
They're like, oh, well, there weren't enough hands in the air. Carry on, lads.
What I don't understand is whether or not Twitch could just step in and say, well, we'll just ban the account.
Yes, they can.
Like, would that be going against...
It won't be good, because obviously Twitch is their platform, do you know what I mean? It's almost entering the house of Twitch. So if they do carry on, Twitch can still ban the accounts, But it's just saying that, you know, they could just make more accounts and carry on type thing. Like there's no actual action Twitch can take against them apart from banning their accounts.
The army actually paused its use of the Twitch channel for recruitment after its channel was criticized for banning viewers who asked about war crimes. Now, that's an interesting point because people were asking about war crimes and getting banned, but the channel was getting criticized for banning people about it. So they were getting criticized for actually banning. And it's like, well, actually, hold on. You know, there could be like some 14-year-old kid watching this. He doesn't want to read about gas attacks and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Lucifer Morningstar 9 has put, so I watched a PS5 video and I might buy it. I don't care what to buy. I just want something good to play FIFA, UFC, Monopoly, and The Sims on.
I'll tell you what you can play Monopoly on. Coffee table. It's a lot cheaper than the PlayStation as well. UFC, living room.
I thought you had about...
your back garden.
Yeah.
Sims, just wake up in the morning.
Just wake up in the morning, walk into a room, completely forget why you went in there and just walk back out.
I'm not saying that as a dig at your comment, Lucifer. I'm just saying there's a cheaper way to do it than the PlayStation.
Especially considering the PS4 controller doesn't even bloody work with the fucking thing. Dan with why sneaky bastards. That was at the US Army comments we were just talking about, and it is very sneaky. I mean, I don't know if they're running out of ideas to recruit, and so they're just going, fuck it, let's just jump on Twitch and YouTube. But
I don't even know if it's that they're running out of ideas. It's just that that's the easiest thing for them to do, isn't it? Like the British Army do it. Well, I mean, the British Army advertise everywhere. And the British Navy's famed for it, you know. If you can plug in a microphone, you can fix a World War II fighter pilot jet or whatever.
Oh, God. Oh, that's brilliant. If you can plug in a microphone, you can fix a World War II fighter jet. Fucking hell. That's true, though.
You can pour yourself a glass of water. You can fix a B-52 bomber.
Oh, it is, though. That's what they do. They show these adverts, and it's like in a time lapse as well. So you think to yourself, oh, yeah, by tomorrow I'll be fixing my bike, and the day after I'll be on the fucking Navy SEAL boat, do you know what I mean? Fixing anti-artillery aircraft guns. Oh, God. I love those adverts, though. She's there. She walks in. She's in the garage. She's spinning the pedal. Back wheel starts turning. Oh, if you can do that.
I'm ready for Iraq.
Can you imagine Gordon Ramsay? Oh, could you imagine Gordon Ramsay's version? If you can pick up a knife, you can make a fucking... You can... Oh, I'm not even going to get into it. Right. I don't even know.
Make a casserole.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm sorry for that little outburst. That's mad. That's so true. Oh, God. I've just got the Royal Navy in my fucking head.
So another just on the US Army right now. So this is a quote from Ocasio-Cortez's passionate speech, by the looks of it. Right now, currently, children on platforms such as Twitch are bombarded with banner ad links to recruitment sign-up forms that can be submitted by children as young as 12.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Fuck off. 12.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, there's you can easily, you know,
if you can say your name, you can fly off to Iraq. Jesus.
If you could do your ABCs, you can sign this recruitment form.
Yeah. If you know what
See
colour.
you over there, soldier. Do you think that's going to be the start of the new Call of Duty game?
Yeah. It'll come up
you
with a sum.
wake up as a 12-year-old and there's just bombs going off.
It'll just come up as a sum on the screen. 2 + 2. Come on, guys. In you get.
You think that's in the Modern Warfare campaign? There's a bit where you play as a child in a blown up city. I wonder if she fell for one of the recruitment ads.
Oh God. Oh, right. What do you think? What for the Xbox or PlayStation? I would say, really, the Nintendo fucking Wii. That was an excellent piece of kit, that was. I used to love doing a bit of fake bowling. My dad would come and he'd say, do you want to get bowling, son? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. And he'd just lock me in the living room. Jesus, that was... Right. Xbox, Lucifer. I think they're going to recruit... I think if they are going to recruit, they should have a limit put on them by Twitch to say that they can advertise to people. Yeah, I mean, it's easy, right? When we stream, we say, look, is it mature content? Do you know what I mean? Like, this stream right now is for theoretically 18 plus. If you've accepted this and sat down and watching your, 16, 14, that's fine by us. But just know that you've accepted that. Do you know what I mean? We don't want your mum and dad on the phone to us. Are you all right?
Yeah, I thought I heard somebody knocking at the door.
But yeah, I mean, like, we're fine with it. Like, if you're 16, you can happily watch us. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're sound with that. Just know that you've accepted that, you've claimed to be over 18. So we don't have a problem with it. I don't anyway. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, if you're 8, get out. Do you know what I mean? I've
had it before on my channel. I've had like some, I don't know, he said he was 11. Whether or not he actually was, I don't really care. But me and my mate were playing Rocket League, and if I missed a goal, I'd be like, oh, fuck's sake. And he put in my chat, and he was like, oh, can you not swear, please? I'm just a kid. I'm like,
well, what you...
fuck off.
Yeah. I mean, we do a lot, in the background for safety and settings and stuff to say, look, hey, this is mature content. We're going to be swearing. I mean, I've had it where people have come to my chat and said, can you stop saying the F word, please? Now, the problem with me is I swear a lot. All right, that's the problem with me. I swear a lot. So, I don't know. It's just more of a fact of like, not in a horrible way, but no one should need to come to your channel and say, look, can you stop doing this, please? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's your channel. If you've claimed to be over 18 and clicked OK or whatever, then let me do my ting. So yeah, that's mad. I didn't even know anything about that. They're able to they're able to fill in the recruitment form at 12? What? So is that like, because guys, someone have to correct me here. You have to be 13 to be on Twitch, right?
Yes.
To make a Twitch account, it's 13. Can play Rocket League. I have played it before, but yeah. Streamlabs, Fortnite creeper memes. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. I need to set up this alert box. I completely forgot again. But yeah, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate that. So yeah, apparently you can join the army at 12 in the US over Twitch. Brilliant. Now, guys, time for the big daddy.
The juicy. The juice.
The juice. This is time for the big beef. This is time for Doctor. Disrespect! I can't do it like him. I feel sad. Yeah, good old Doc is having a fucking whale of a time without making any money at the moment. Alexander Benoffi. Bread is made of beef and potatoes. Is what my brother Helenio said, sucker. Okay. Okay.
I think you're in the wrong stream.
Oh, Christ. Right. So. We've got two major things. Can you play on stream Rocket League? Maybe. But it's podcast time right now, Dan. Twitch's terms of services will not allow Dr. Disrespect to play or stream with any of his Twitch buddies. And from that point alone, and the obviously the whole thing of him getting banned and him claiming not to know why he got banned, he said in an interview with PC Gamer, I believe it was, he said in an interview with PC Gamer that he is thinking and they're considering whether to take legal action against Twitch. So that is definitely an uproar.
Sorry, my headset volumes.
Testing.
That's better.
There we go. So yeah, he's considering taking legal action. Is he right? Is he wrong? Do you think he will? Do you think he won't? Let's talk about it.
So, I'm
You genuinely Me, I couldn't breathe. My chest like it just collapsed. I was there, like, trying to build the tents, like, I was like, do you think he will? Do you think he won't? Let's talk about it. And he was like, Oh, Christ.
Okay.
Do I think he will? No. But I also think if he does, he could easily just fucking crumble them to the ground.
See, I don't think he could.
Oh, really?
Like, what if, yeah, I mean, depending on, obviously, it's really hard to comment on because we don't know why he's been banned. But
yeah, that's true.
Like, I mean, say if he did do something really bad against their TOS, and it was like legit, just there, plain in writing on their TOS, and he says, "Oh, I'm taking you to court because you banned me without telling me." They could just turn around and in the courtroom and say, "Well, you fucking knew it from day one."
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, what? But I was saying to Ducky yesterday, there's when you sign up to be an affiliate, or when you tick the box and say, "Yes, make me an affiliate," you get into a contract with Twitch. Part of that contract is that you can't show clips and stuff for 24 hours on any other platform.
Yep.
There's also like little bits of it. It's nothing too much so that you're like just tied in this everlasting horrible circle of financial debt or whatever. But the thing is, when you make partner, then there's probably going to be another contract, but because you're partner, the contract's probably going to have more kind of explicit rules that you really can't break. So it's more likely, I think, that he's broken one of the rules in the partner contract.
Yeah,
probably 100%. As well as TOS.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially when you hit partner as well, as you were saying, and especially for someone like him, like, he's not just a partner. Do you know what I mean? He is, like, especially at the time, one of the main faces of Twitch and streaming in general. So Absolutely. He would have had a personal. He wouldn't have had a generic contract to sign like, you know, the rest of them. He would have his own contract basically saying, right, look, Doc, you can do this, you can't do this, you can say this, you can't say. Do you know what I mean? And then, like, he would have signed that. So he, I reckon he's broke something like that. I personally think it's very heavily business related. I think it's very heavily. He might have been in talks with. I mean, it could be as simple as he played a game of COD while streaming with Ninja, or Ninja was streaming and he joined the game for him. Do you know what I mean? Could be something as simple as that, because Ninja's not a partner on Twitch anymore. So.
Doesn't look like. I mean, any article I'm looking at now, they give us as much as we already knew.
Lawrence put, personally, I think even if he did take them to court, Twitch and how much money they have could drag him through the court. Saying that, what up, fuckers? Hey, Northart, what's going on, dude? Saying that, who do you reckon's got more money?
Twitch.
Do you think?
I guarantee you Twitch has got more money than
we thought that about fucking Mixer, didn't we? I mean, that wasn't so much that they weren't making any money. It was more the fact that they just didn't know how to actually input, you know, to fund the service. Slee, what is good, bro? What is good? Yeah, we are North. Yeah, we're talking. We found out that he is basically, he's considering, after an interview with PC Gamer, that he's considering taking legal action. And we're just discussing, is it a smart move from him if he does?
Well, PC Gamer did do a summary of the interview.
Right.
Or sorry, no, GameSpot. GameSpot did a summary of PC Gamer's interview. And they said that at this point, his actual reasoning for suing Twitch is pretty bleak. So they're commenting on whether or not it's just posturing or if it is actually genuine intent. So it might even be that he's just saying it just to be a dick, you know, just to try and get a bit more
I reckon he's trying to scare him.
On him.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
get his name back in the trending. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, Twitch, to ban somebody like Dr. Disrespect, they would only ban him if it was something that was worth banning somebody over.
If I got banned tomorrow, it's not like Jill in the office of Twitch has been like, oh, should we ban Ducky? Should we not ban? Do you know what I mean? They've just gone, fuck that person off. Do you know what I mean? And ban him.
Yeah.
With Doc, they would have gone, right, guys, meeting, please. Do you know what I mean? Like, they would have had a discussion about that 100% beforehand. So,
should we get him on the podcast?
Should we get Doctor on the podcast? Good old Dr. Dis. Dr. D. Let's go. We've already emailed Tim. He didn't respond.
Tim ain't got back to me yet.
Yeah, True Geordie. We've asked him if Lawrence wants to come on. Apparently, couldn't see with a girl. Lawrence is busy. Twitch's owner to the person, like the individual, is worth 5 mil, and the contract for Dr. D was worth 3 mil.
Told you. 20 points to Liam.
20 points to Liam. I've been reset. I like it. Me and Shlee won a game of Duos and Walls in, so I'm happy. Nice, dude. Congratulations. What, the owner of Twitch is worth are different from what the Twitch business is worth? I imagine. Can that happen? Does that work? If you're an owner of a company, can you still be worth less than the actual company? Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm worth a lot less than... No, that doesn't work. I don't own my company, but the person that owns the company I work for is definitely worth a lot less than what the company brings in per year.
So do you reckon that, rest in peace, Steve Jobs, but do you reckon before he passed, he was worth less than actually Apple?
He probably wasn't, because he had hands in pies all over the planet. He had...
He's like, I don't know why, I can just picture Steve Jobs with like 10 arms. Just coming in.
But he had stocks and shares everywhere, so he probably was worth a lot more than Microsoft. But just for the fact that he put his money all over the place.
Quite, yeah, he's just fucking throwing it around.
Apart from my fucking bank account. And then he had to die.
Yeah, defo, you can have multiple companies. Well, there you go. That's true. If you own one small business, then, you might even be worth more than your business. But, that's a good point.
There's like 6 CEOs of Vodafone.
Is there?
So they're all... Yeah, there's like you've got Vodafone Africa, Vodafone India, Vodafone UK, Vodafone US,
true. Yeah.
Vodafone like Middle East or something, I think. So they've got a CEO for each sub branch, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Obviously, the owner will pay him. No, they pay wages to themselves. I thought they just keep the profit.
Well, yeah, an owner would. You couldn't just keep the profit because it's still got to go through tax. You'd have to be able to not be embezzling in the company. What you're talking about there, Ducky, when you say keep the profit, that is like fraud.
Oh God.
Please don't tell me that's what you've been doing at your job. Just keep whatever's in the till.
Yeah. Holy shit. Apparently Twitch is worth 3.9 billion. I imagine dollars, so we'll go with dollars.
Oh, easily. That's gotta be, yeah.
Fuck. That's scary. Lucifer continues to eat slowly in front of SomeRandomDucky. Thanks. As of October of last year, I've read that one, sorry. Money in the bank is different to equity of business. Yes, true. To be fair, you wouldn't think I have a degree in business, would you?
You had a degree full stop.
Fuck. Does anyone know? We don't know. Again, conspiracies left, right, and center. Hasn't been set in stone. So, like I said, obviously, I remember me and Zach we were on it. The day that it was banned, I messaged Zach and he was like, yo, I've heard, don't worry. And then the next day, I'm sure we're on a call. And Zach, wasn't it like 3 hours, 4 hours? Just research. We were just looking through Twitter. We were literally just... And there's one point, mate, where we were just absolutely silent, not a word. And we were just scrolling through trying to find something. And all that we could find was TOSs had broken and it was confirmed it wasn't DMCA. So, who knows? Who knows?
I don't think DMCA is a straight up ban.
I don't think it. Well, I think it depends.
It's a strike.
Is it a strike?
I'm very sure it's a strike.
I'm more worried about the person that gave you said degree.
Himself.
Yeah, just did a course on Google. I can now run a business. Hey, if you can get onto Google, you can run a business. So for those of you that have missed, I'm going to do a really quick overcap. So bear with, and then we'll carry on back with this. So Sony have released that the PlayStation 4 controller will work and connect with the PlayStation 5, but not the next gen games. Don't know why. they just don't like it. Reason being, PlayStation 5 games should take advantage of the new capabilities and features to the new controller, basically. So you can hook up your PlayStation 4 controller, but you can't actually use it. The new Xbox store looks pretty nice. These are leaked images from Google. Again, could change, but it's just something we found. Have a look. They are pretty nice. That's what the new Xbox Microsoft Store will look like on the Xbox Series X. And Twitch have sent official orders to the US Army to stop what they're doing, and they could possibly get banned from the platform, because the US Army have been tricking viewers into recruitment by offering free controllers and then sending out and redirecting them to a recruitment page. And then Blackhandcraft also brought up that they are sort of advertising these recruitment pages, and you can sign up and technically sign and register for the army as young as 12 through Twitch. Absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. So that was a really quick overview of what we've just been going through. But yeah, that US Army one, I can't believe, mate.
That's crazy.
People as young as 12. It's bad. Oh, and I think you have to talk about the something failed. The vote failed.
Yeah, so they put a vote. I don't really know what the House is. I'm guessing it's the equivalent of the House of Commons here, but they put a vote out,
and that was to
stop the recruitment, and the vote failed.
Which is, how did that fail? They've gone into the House and said, "Hey, look, the U.S. Army."
Only one person went in and did a speech on it. So that was that Ocasio-Cortez. So she spoke on behalf of Twitch, saying, "Please stop advertising to kids." And then all the rest of the governors were like, "Well, they're going to learn sometime, so vote passed. Where's my lunch?"
Yeah. Slee said the House of Representatives. It could be
Representatives. Yes, no, it is.
There you go. Think of a 12-year-old soldier dancing to the Fortnite dances on the battlefield. Oh God. Did you imagine him just like jumping off a fucking B-44 fucking jet or whatever it is and just start flossing in the middle of fucking... Yeah, we won't get into that, but...
You think they'd thank the pilot if they all put the parachute wrench?
Beep, beep. Thank you. It was a statement of fact. All right, actually. Okay. I was just... I didn't want to say if it was wrong, but thank you. It turns out to be correct. He could have been speaking to an outsider sponsorship. Oh, yeah, that was about Dr. Disrespect, yeah. The US military would turn them away upon arrival. That's a null and void sign-up. But then, that's what I mean. So why make it illegible for 12-year-olds to sign up and try and trick children? I say children, teens. We'll say teens. That, Why make it legible for teens and young teens to sign up on Twitch by offering free controllers and tricking them just to be turned away at the door? Are they owned by Sony or something? So you believe that? Well, no, that's two of you now that have confirmed it. That's why. But yeah, I mean, that's absolutely insane. Exactly. None of it makes sense. I mentioned that earlier, North. I said you have to be 13 to be on Twitch, but then these are adverts that the US Army is sending out. You can sign up at 12. I don't know.
It's not more that you can sign up at 12. I think it was more that, like, I think you should probably just use 12 as like an example age, and 12 is when you can just, the application form is probably laid out quite simply, and you could change your age range to access it. I mean, if I was 11, you get younger people than 13 on Twitch. They just lie and tick and say, "Yeah, I'm 13." Yeah,
exactly. That's what they do.
So I don't know if it was necessarily aimed at 12-year-olds, but it was more that I think she was just saying a 12-year-old could do this application.
Ah, right. Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard of this. I'm confused. I don't think it's truly from the US military. I mean, we'll have to definitely look into it, but it has been on things like IGN, and it has been known. It's in the news recently. Was it yesterday that it popped up? Or how long has it been happening for?
A couple of days, I think.
Because, like I said,
it's been happening for a little while. But
what was the person's name that actually went into the House of Representatives and tried to...
Alexandra Acacia Cortez, I think.
So,
was her name.
Miss Cortez went to the House of Representatives, and tried to put a vote to stop it, and it failed. She's a nut job. Never heard of her, but yeah, the vote failed. So probably Russian bots. Yeah, probably. It's mad that you can sign up for the forces over here at 16 and can't fight until 18 though. Yeah, it's like you can sign up for the military at 16, can't play COD till 18. Do you know what I mean? Can't watch porn until you're 18, but you can have sexual intercourse at 16. Can't buy tobacco until you're 18, can legally smoke at 16. You can legally drink at any age over 5 under parental consent as well, but you can't buy it till you're 18. The UK is... wow, it's weird. Yeah, she's a lunatic. Why do I not know who this person is? Why do I not know who this person is?
I've never heard of her before.
The name rings a bell. Cortez. I don't know.
I mean, it's not an uncommon name.
It's not. It's not an uncommon name. But I feel like for me to have heard of someone called Cortez, it would have to be someone at least once on trending or in the news or something. And by the looks of it, she is an extreme leftist. Wow.
Crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch. You're better off not knowing absolute madness that comes out of her mouth. But I mean, to be fair, from what I've heard so far, she doesn't seem to be, you know, slurring off absolute madness. She's trying not to get kids killed, basically. She has serious mental instability. Okay, I'm getting the vibe that she is basically not that liked. I mean, who's that person from the UK that no one likes? She's a celebrity, and she said she doesn't like geographical names, but then she's got a kid called India.
Kate
Hopkins.
Kate Hopkins.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, love. No, I'm just saying, like, she seems to be stood up for that reason, for the right reason. Hey, Smash, what's going on? But yeah, she seems to be like the US, or, I mean, is she American? Mexican? Where's she from? You don't know? Well, we'll just say American. She seems to be the American version of Kate Hopkins. It's like when Kate Hopkins got awarded the fake cunt reward. That was brilliant. That was pure British. But yeah, I remember watching that on, was it This Morning? It was something like Kate Hopkins said, I don't like names like Paris and stuff because they're geographical. And Philip Schofield was just, the look he gave him was like, you what, love?
Your daughter's called India.
Yeah. And then she went, yeah, but that's different. And he's like, how India is a country? It's like, what? Oh, no, what did she say? No, what she said, no, it's not a country, it's a count. I don't know what she said, but she said basically it is no country.
Continent.
That was it, yeah. And she's like, yeah, but it's a continent. And he was like, which is still geographical.
Which is still, yeah. Where can you find it? On a map?
Yeah. She's the exact same as Kate Hopkins. Katie being far right, AFC being far left. There you go. So they wouldn't get on, but at the same time, they're basically the same. Okay, I've looked this up. Let us know. Guys, if you have anything as well, let us know, and we'll try and reel it off when we can. Both as bad as each other, yeah. I would not like to be going to school and saying that my mother is Kate Hopkins. That would not be too fun.
No.
Have we missed something? No? No. So I was reading through, and Dan with Y said, lol, my name is uncommon. Oh, because of the, okay, because of the Cortez. I get it. I have to sometimes read it out, otherwise I forget. But yeah, so, I mean, definitely. To be fair, mate, this week, it's been pretty all crazy. I don't know which story is, you know, the best. Twitch telling the US to stop trying to trick kids. Dr. Disrespect trying to take Twitch to court, possibly. Or the PlayStation 4 controller claiming to work but not work with the PlayStation 5. I just feel like nothing is going right for like anyone at the moment. They're just, Switch already shut down the recruitment thing. Nice. Which by US law you must be 18. Yeah, of course. Yep. So there you go. There you have it. Switch have already shut it down. Without the help of Miss Cortez, I imagine.
I would have thought so.
I mean, is there anything else that we can see? I mean, something might pop. Let me have a little look. Something might have popped up whilst let's have a little look on Twitter. Guys, if you way before Nutty said anything. Nutty? Oh. We know Nutty. Where's trending on mobile? Oh, it's the little stars in the top. No, it's not. Guys, where's trending? Ah. No. Ah. Where the fuck is trending? Alright, never mind. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have anything that you think, you know, would be great for discussion, let us know. Every time, man. Every time. But I mean, is there anything else that you want to cover, Liam? Is there anything else that didn't go maybe into enough detail?
I'm just trying to think. I mean, we've got... So we covered, obviously, Spider-Man being...
Yep.
PlayStation exclusive.
Oh.
There was an announcement for a new... Oh, yeah. One of the rappers behind Def Jam wants to bring the game back. And I'm trying to remember who it was. So if you guys haven't heard of Def Jam before, it's basically like...
I haven't. I can't say I have.
It's a bit like UFC, but they're all rappers. And somebody... It was a really old school game on PS2, really popular. And I'm trying to remember, one of them wants to bring it back. And because they've all got way more money now than they did then, it would stand a better chance. I'm just trying to find out who it was. But I'm searching on Bing. It's not really doing it for me.
Right. So, Schlee87 has also put in the chat. I like doing the full names because this isn't just staying on Twitch, so... Schlee87 has put in chat, Season 5 update for Call of Duty obviously goes live tomorrow. That's a big one.
It is the largest update is going to be, you need to reserve 90 gigabyte on your console.
It's so big, but don't comment. But at the same time, I have read that they, it's the biggest update, but it also shrinks the overall game size.
Yes.
So that's all right. It says here on Forbes magazine, Call of Duty season used to go live in the middle of the day, but Activision has shifted them to the night to reduce server load. So the server will go live tonight at 11 p.m. Not tonight, don't know why I said tonight. It will go live 11 p.m. Pacific time on August 4th, or 2 a.m. Eastern time on August 5th. So yeah, guys, jump on Google, see what time zone fits yours, like 11 p.m. to GMT or anything like that. And then yeah, take a look. I mean, what's that in British? What are we in now? Are we on BST still? We are, aren't we? British
GMT.
summertime. Are we GMT now?
I think so. I might be wrong.
Well, either way, that's when it's going live. It'll first be going live 11 p.m. Pacific time on August 4th. If you're on PS4, you can actually pre-download the whopping 36 gig update now, which is handy considering just how slow this can be on PS4. Lol. No such luck on Xbox or PC, unfortunately, but maybe those platforms can get things sorted by the time Season 6 rolls around. So Xbox and PC, guys, we're waiting. PlayStation 4, you can actually pre-download a big chunk of it, basically. So if you're on PlayStation, guys, grab your spare controller and get that download. A lot of that. You've seen the Fall Guys game. Looks funny as...
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen articles. I haven't read too much into it though.
I saw a bit of it on, I think it was somebody's Twitch, but I can't remember when. That looks really good. It looks a bit like, have you ever heard of the game Human Fall Flat?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It's basically like one of these new kind of party style, get your friends involved sort of games, like kind of like golf with friends.
Oh no, I
style.
have. Is it similar to that one where you sort of wobble, you got to try and ram them off and stuff like that, like the?
Yeah.
Oh no, it looks really cool.
Yeah, so similar to that. I mean, it's just another new party style game. We've seen quite a few of them coming out recently, but they're really popular. They're great for streamers because you can play with viewers really easily on them.
Oh my god, have you heard this? This is on IGN. The new Fall Guys game on PlayStation 4 has 0 control options, including the invert Y-axis, meaning that people will be falling a lot. What's going on with the fucking PlayStation controllers? Like
0 control. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, so it has no options. It has no controller options. So if you want to change anything, guys, from the controller, it'll still work. I mean, you can plug up the game, use your controller, but if you want to change anything, nope.
If you've got a PS4 controller, though, same game.
Same game. It will reclaim the disk space. Yeah, so obviously that's why it's going to make the game smaller. I'm so done with COD. Why? What's up, people? They go. What's happening? My COD is lagging so bad. There's no point in trying to play. There's areas in certain maps I'm experiencing really bad frame drops. I can be sitting happily 120, 130 frames per second, right? Running around, shooting people. Let's take Shoot House, for instance. We all know the map Shoot House, right? I'll be running around. I'll be going maybe from A to C, C to A, whatever. If I run into the office, if I actually go up the stairs and go inside that office at the top in the building, 15 frames per second, it drops like mad. And then when I leave, bang, back to normal. It's like, what the hell? It's so weird. Does that mean the whole game will be 100% of gig now? It's weird to explain. So the update is going to be between, depending on what your advice, what device you're on. I mean, it said on the website then that the PlayStation one is 36 gig update. So I think it depends on what you're on. But I think the actual game side, it just means that the update won't actually add any more to the game. From boot up to rage quit an hour later. See, I used to be like that, but I mean, I've recently, like the past few days, been happily. I mean, Blackhandcraft, even if I'm on my own, I'll be on COD now for a good 2 or 3 hours just on my own. And then obviously you boys join in or whatever. But I don't know. I've been getting back into it slowly but surely. I have. I'll give it that. Don't know about you. To be fair, you've not.
No, I kind of went off it for a little bit. I'm just waiting for season 5 now, I think.
Yeah.
I've completed the battle pass. I've still got my COD points, so I'm just ready for the new season. Buy the battle pass with the points I've already earned, and then just get on with some new content. It'd be interesting to see the new changes to the Warzone map. So they've added a train. They've opened up stadium.
They've opened up stadium?
They've opened up stadium.
Jesus. I mean, I remember me and North looking around the season 4 update and spotting things like new train tracks, new tunnels. There's loads of new shit. And we were like we would just be flying, and then like North does gaming would be like, well, that wasn't there before.
Well, so far, according to the trailer, the trailer's only shown access to stadium from the roof. So I don't know if they've opened the doors or if you can just access it from the roof. It'd be interesting.
Well, how would
to
you
see
get out?
Because oh yeah, that's a good point. It would
just
be the roof,
50
then.
people in the fucking thing. The gas coming in. No.
That's a good point. Maybe not.
Unless they obviously dump a helicopter in the middle, like prison.
So the train isn't really anything new. We've seen that in Apex.
The train?
Fortnite's got something similar. Yeah, the train in Warzone.
What's the train going to do? Just means you can get on it, or?
Well, you land on it. Usually the trains in Battle Royales have a bit more, better loot on them.
Oh, okay.
So you probably land, you get a legendary gun or something straight away.
Okay. According to North Does Gaming, they've also opened up the train station.
Oh, nice.
Isn't it already open? What?
Not all of it.
What part isn't open? Is it the extra doors on the sides?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So now they have rappel ropes on all buildings. The train station is opened up inside, as is the stadium, and there is a moving train and other map changes. I like the rappel ropes. That's very Rainbow Six Siege. I like that. That is a very
Hopefully they
good.
do it better than Siege.
Yeah, hopefully they do it better than Siege. But Siege is still a good game, and I think this COD did take a lot of ideas from Rainbow Six Siege. Even if it was ideas from characters' looks, I remember when I first saw COD Modern Warfare being advertised, and I was like, have I just watched a Rainbow Six advert with a fucking COD sticker on it? Yeah. I remember watching it thinking, so they have definitely borrowed a few ideas from Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, but I mean, they're both fantastic games. Rainbow Six is a great game, so yeah, that would definitely be interesting. I didn't even know any of that was happening. I mean, fucking hell, opening up the stadium, at least nothing's gonna fall. Because actually, what we figured as well is on the roof of the stadium, it was almost as if third-party objects such as loadout drops and stuff like that didn't actually register the roof of the stadium. Like me and I think it was Northwest Gaming and possibly someone else, I can't actually remember. But we ordered a loadout and we threw it on the roof, and it just went straight through the roof and into the middle of the stadium, but you couldn't go and get it. So actually that might make sense that maybe, you know, they were doing the insides before they actually opened it up. So maybe that's what they've been doing all this time. So that makes kind of sense. It was me, you, and Mitch. Fair enough. Also, 2 new weapons, a small SMG and a new LMG. Haven't we just had a new LMG? Another one?
The Bruin, yeah.
Wow. I've only just...
And we've had a new SMG as well.
Yeah.
The Fennec.
Oh, yeah, we just had the Fennec and the new LMG. They're adding another 2 of the same weapons. Not the same, but you know what I mean? Like the same class. That's risky. Yes, this one is burst fire, I think. What, the LMG? Oh.
Well, that's going to be weird.
Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, the Bruin I love. I literally unlocked it the same day I got it gold. I was like, yeah, fuck it. Unlock the gun, get it gold. I'm obsessed with it. The Bruin is a really, really nice LMG. Yeah, that's not a problem. I'll definitely help you out with that. Yeah, I'll drop you a message after the podcast. Right, I think... Have you guys got any ideas for next week's episode? I mean, again, there's nothing else that you want to sort of throw on top, is there? Blackhandcraft?
Oh, we didn't do the Johnny Depp one, did we?
Oh! Do you know what? That's written. It's fucking written and circled on my page.
Oh, evil. We are so sorry.
Look, Amanda Heard, JD, Britney Spears is also there. We wrote it down.
God damn it.
Right, well, that would definitely be for next week.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Yep.
Because we were meant to do that this week.
We were. And we just got carried away. But to be fair, we've had a very stressful week. We've both had a lot on. We won't go too much into it. If you say for myself, if you've seen the message in Discord, then you know what's happened with me. And obviously Liam's just moved, so... You know, we both had a lot on. It was very much last night, wasn't it, that we came together for these ideas, so we do apologise.
I mean, future podcasts aren't going to be so last minute. It's just, like Ducky said, I mean, I've been spending the last week moving house and contacting suppliers and stuff. It's been a nightmare. Ducky, like he says, obviously had his own stuff going on as well. So... future podcasts aren't going to be so last minute. It's just sometimes, you know, real life gets in the way. You know, all we ask is that you guys just bear with us, let us work through it, and we'll still get a podcast out to you. It's just getting through some real life things, you know, during the week and that. So the content will still be there. It'll still be good content, and we promise it won't all be last minute. It's just, you know, sometimes we got to work through stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say, just quickly, if they go, we haven't been to Scotland. It's meant to be this weekend, but because Lauren's family are from Manchester, they can't go because they're on lockdown. I think we should, we'll also, it seems to be, there's a bit more COVID scaring as well, going around again. I know that there's, you know, a bit of, like I said, Greater Manchester, is it Yorkshire and parts of, is it Leicester? Well, there's certain northern cities as well that have also been put back on lockdown, so be interesting to talk about. But like I said, guys, do apologise for that, and we did say that we're going to add them in, so we're not. We are also going to do a new sort of thing. Again, we haven't had much time to discuss it, but it was the sort of shout out, wasn't it, for the certain amount of people?
Yes. Yeah.
Like a weekly shout out. What are we doing alongside that? There was something we were going to do, wasn't there? I can't exactly remember.
No, I can't remember off the top of my head.
But what we were going to do was obviously put people's names who enter into a spinner, and the person that wins will get the Rumour Has It podcast sort of shout out of the week. We'll probably tweet that shout out as well. Yeah, and we'll obviously build up that way as well. And there'll be other little things as well to go alongside that. So that will be starting. I was going to try and start it this week. But we won't. We'll start it next week. But yeah, I think that's everything for today, guys. I think
we covered everything. Definitely everything we were going to, apart from the Johnny Depp thing.
Yep. Yeah, so again, apologies for the Johnny Depp sort of situation. Is that ours? Yeah. So that there is the yes, I have seen that Evil Dead Girl, yes, but there's the same one as this, but I'm just doing the picture for now. But yeah, I have seen that. And that is our YouTube channel there as well, guys. Please, 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 and that is our Twitch account. Please go drop that a like and subscribe if you like the video on there. The first episode is on there. This episode will be on there as of tonight as well. And all in all, I mean, that one did well as well. We made the YouTube video like not even a full day before we did the first podcast. Oh no, it was the same night. It was the same night, and
yeah,
by the time we woke up in the morning, we'd already had like 20 plus subscribers. We'd had nearly 80 views in the video. Mad love. So thank you so much, guys. Like I said, this one will be up as well, so please make sure. It's now on 77 views. Mad. So yeah, much love. Please, guys, go check it out, and this one will be up there as well. We're also going to start doing some like little clips and highlights, so if you miss anything and you don't really want to sit and watch the whole podcast, we'll be doing some clips and highlights as well from the podcasts. Mainly the ones of Liam just judging me and me just being absolute tears because of it. But again, guys, thank you so much. It's been good, and we look forward to the next one.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
That's everything.
That is everything. Please, guys, remember that Blackhandcraft is streaming back to normal from tomorrow. So please go make sure you go check out his channel and drop him a follow. And same for me, I'll be streaming back again from tomorrow. So much love, guys, and take care. Goodbye.